This episode is brought to you by Santos Threads. Make sure to visit Santos-Threads for the latest and greatest in men's and women's Latino urban-inspired streetwear. Visit SANTOS-THREADS.com. Hey, you are now listening to the Santos Says podcast, episode number 45. Once again, showing y'all how to survive. I'm out here. Hold on. This microphone is going nuts. All right. Happy to be with you guys once more in this episode. I took a miniature break. I needed to take a pause for the cause, but I'm back at you once more. On this episode, I got 1 million people joining me. Nah, all jokes aside, I have some really talented individuals who were brought to my attention from a previous guest I had on here. You guys might remember I had a previous guest on here named Tru Werdz. Of course, he represents Newark, New Jersey. But I got these brothers. I got talented artists, MCs here, and they represent the GOAT Squad. They are from the GOAT Squad, and I'm going to have them on here. They're going to introduce themselves. And we're just going to talk about some things, hip-hop. I want to know what they're up to, a little bit about them, a little bit about their music. I got an opportunity to hear some of their music, but of course, they could tell it a lot better than I can. So we're going to talk about that on this nice episode, episode 45. I got the GOAT Squad. It's more than one guest. We got plenty of guests for you guys. Talk about those things, what's going on with hip-hop. Nowadays, what's up with the boom bap? They're trying to keep that alive. And of course, also just maybe, hopefully I could get them to spit a couple bars too. We'll see about that as well. All that and more, of course, on this episode. And of course, don't forget to follow me on social media. Santos Threads Shop on Instagram, Santos Threads Shop on TikTok. If you're watching on YouTube, please, for the love of God, like, comment, subscribe, the whole thing. And of course, as always, this episode was sponsored by santos-threads.com. And away we go. Without further ado, I would like to welcome to the show. I appreciate each and every one of you coming on here. I'm going to introduce the first gentleman. You guys are all going to come in, but I just want to, you know what I mean, do it properly. Since Toby Manson was here first, I'd like to introduce to the show from the GOAT Squad, Toby Manson.
Yo, what's good?
What's good, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How about yourself?
Good, man. Where are you from? Where you represent? I know you're from the GOAT Squad. I'm glad to have you here. How's it going?
Pretty good. I was born in Jersey, but I wasn't necessarily raised there. I was raised kind of all over the place, so I really don't have like a hometown. I just kind of rep me.
That's what's up. No, definitely. I hear that. And of course, I see you rocking a Super Mario shirt. I like that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was my favorite game as a kid, man. Especially part 3. Mario 3 is the best game, I think, to me. Super dope. All right, let's let them all in. Yours truly. Welcome to the Santos Says podcast.
Yo, what's going on, man? How are you?
How you doing, my brother? Good to have you on. Where you from? Where you represent?
I'm from Arizona, man. I'm from Tucson, Arizona. I reside in Virginia now. But yeah, man, AZ all day, man. 520.
That's what's up, man. Glad to have you on here.
Absolutely.
Man, it's a pleasure. I'm glad to have you on here. Definitely representing all the way from Tucson. Man, Tucson, it gets real hot over there.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's real hot.
Yeah.
But I feel that, man. Nah, thank you for joining. Of course, without further delay, I would like to welcome to the show, K Banger.
What the deal? Peace.
Yo, K Banger. What you represent, baby? Let's go.
Peace, man. I'm representing the hometown of the historical Perth Amboy, New Jersey. All right?
Yes.
The city before 100 years before USA became a country. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm residing in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Repping GOAT Squad. What up? Yo, Santos, thanks for having us, man. Really appreciate the invite, brother. Peace.
No doubt. Peace, my brother. K Banger, baby. Yeah, let's go. Sure. Let's do it. All right, let's welcome without further ado, Baller Brown. Oh, press the mute button, unmute. Unmute your mic, brother.
I'm sorry about that. I was muted. You can hear me now? You can hear me clearly? Yeah, but my name is B.A.L.L.E Brown. I'm one of the female MCs from the GOAT Squad, repping the Bronx, New York. You know what I'm saying?
BX.
Yeah. You know, B.A.L.L is actually an acronym for Best at Learning, Living, Earning Riches, because you got to live and learn to earn the best in life. And I'm just happy to be here, man. Thank you for having me.
Nah, no doubt. That's what's up. See, I like that. See, that has an acronym to it. It's not just, oh, I'm a baller. Nah, there's an acronym to it. That's what's up. I appreciate that. Oh, wait, I see somebody else just joined. All right, let's get. Wait, without further ado, they only let me put like 10 people in here. So this is something new, y'all. So y'all gotta bear with me. I never had this many people on my program ever. So, but I love it. I love it. So let's do it. All right. See, Tru is chomping at the bits backstage. You gotta wait because you've been here. I'm gonna get you on. I already know you, but I see him all the time on his. You know, he be out there doing his thing. All right. Without further ado, welcome to the show, Tony Dime.
Yeah.
What up?
Yo, part of my tardiness, I had to download a whole new browser. It was a big thing.
No, listen, better here than not here. So
right.
I appreciate you. Where you represent?
Thank you for having me. Long Island, New York.
Long Island, yo, Strong Island. What part? Long Island's a big place. Like you got bougie Long Island, hood Long Island. You got, you know.
I was raised in Deer Park. That's like right smack in the middle of the island.
No, listen, I know
Deer
Park.
Now.
Listen, they got malls out there.
Yeah,
they got malls out there.
Yeah, for real.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Without further ado, welcome Tricky Haze.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, Tricky? How you doing, brother? Where you representing?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Thanks for having me. I'm representing Essex County, New Jersey. I reside in Newark.
Jersey. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Tricky. Well, welcome. Glad to have you on here. And we're gonna chop it up right now. Welcome without further ado, King Virtue. There he is. Peace.
Yo.
Peace.
Yo,
where you from, brother? Where you from?
Beats. Be quiet.
I'm from everywhere. I'm from Long Island. I'm a couple times over from Tony Dime.
Yo,
okay.
Don't use your headset.
That's what's up, man. Welcome, bro. Definitely glad to have you on. All right, without further delay, put my brother on right now. Tru Werdz, welcome back to the show.
Yeah, Ghost Squad, what up?
What's going on, baby?
Going on, man. Peace. Glad to have you on. I'm glad I saw. So I'm gonna pick it up right here, right? I saw Tru Werdz yesterday. This sparked an idea in my head, right? First of all, I didn't know y'all was gonna come this deep. Okay, I didn't know y'all was gonna bring Wu-Tang over here. So, okay,
we all ain't here.
Squad.
We all ain't here yet, though.
I heard. No, I've heard. I'm like, yo, I'm asking Tru offline. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm interested in having. Oh wait, we got somebody else too. We'll bring them in now. I told Tru, yo, there's only room for 10. That's it. Once we get to 10, there's no more. But they won't let me. So I was like, basically, I said, yo, Tru, you know, I want to do an interview. I'm interested in doing an interview with you and the Ghost Squad. Bring some of your best. Bring your guys. I didn't know he was gonna bring Wu-Tang. So, I'm glad you guys are here. So I'll explain real quick about the idea once I let the last person in. I want to welcome to the show Loretta's Only.
Yes, sir.
Loretta.
Hello.
Loretta's Only. You on?
And you gotta excuse him, man. He deep in Florida, bro. You know this signal.
They don't got Wi-Fi in the Everglades.
What's up, my bad? I'm at the gym. I'm at the gym, my bad.
That's what's up, my brother. Man.
We got a fucking.
Where you represent, brother? Where you represent?
I represent from Tallahassee, Florida, but I actually live in Palm Bay, Florida right now.
That's what's up, man. Peace, respect, no doubt. So
Appreciate you.
nah, no doubt, man. Looking forward to chopping it up with y'all. So here's the thing I'm gonna get into. So what I was noticing was last night sparked an idea in my head because I was watching how I guess like I saw Tru, you were doing an interview. You were talking, I believe it was with
K Banger.
right, K Banger. You and K Banger were doing an episode, doing an IG live. You were talking about the ghostwriting topic. So let's get it. I want to get around the room to talk about ghostwriting because I was like, I don't know why, since you mentioned that, it just sparked the idea in my head. I'm like, I love that idea. What is your thought process? Do you guys feel like ghostwriters, like MCs who have ghostwriters, is viewed the same way now like it once was? Going around the room. So I guess we'll start with I guess we'll start with Toby.
When was it ever acceptable in the first place?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, as an MC, I feel it's very important that you write your own ideas, you share what's in your heart. You know what I mean? I don't think you ever write to share what's in another man's heart. So yeah, I don't know when it's ever really been acceptable.
Anybody could just chime in. Whoever just go in. So what? Anybody else? What do y'all think? Like, it's because I noticed now, like a lot of the young kids though, like you guys have seen that the reference tracks have been so easily available. I feel like you could go to YouTube, you find almost anybody's reference track, right? A video footage of the reference track or whatever. It's like, damn, like it's crazy.
Right.
I think it's a lot different now. I mean, once upon a time, the era of hip hop I'm from, if we found out you had a ghostwriter, we stopped listening to you. Now it seems like everybody's admitting that they have ghostwriters. Like it's just different now. It seems to be a little more acceptable. But then there's limits to it. Like you can't call yourself the greatest MC ever if you don't write all your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? You call yourself a rapper, but you can't call yourself like a top-notch MC. So, you know, it seems to be more acceptable. But me personally, I'm not into that. But I mean, you know, for those
I
that
don't
are,
even think you can really call yourself a rapper. You're more of an entertainer, if anything.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like as long as you represent who you really are first. Like no one ever said anything to Dr. Dre. No one ever said anything to Puff Daddy. So you know what I mean? So it's like as long as you don't fake the funk and act like that's your rhyme, then it's all right. You know what I mean? Like Puff said straight up, don't worry if I write rhymes or write checks. I make hits. And if that's the lane you're trying to go in, more power to you. But you can never claim, like Tricky said, you can never claim to be on the top 5. You can never claim to be an elite MC. You could be an elite entertainer. You could be an elite hip hop artist. You could be a pop artist. You could be a Billboard artist. But to be in the top 5 discussion, it's out of the cards for you. But as long as you keep it real, but no one wants to be caught up in a scandal. Like people like, I think everybody references Drake, you know what I mean? Because of the reference track. He was trying to say that, nah, I write everything. And then it came out and it's like, okay, then I got a team. And you know what I mean? Like, I feel like don't get caught trying to fool people. That's the bottom line. If you got a ghostwriter, fine, but don't come out here like you don't.
Yeah. I feel like in the beginning, he was trying to act like he was, because if you remember, his style changed, right? So when he first came out, he was trying to like spit bars. Even before that, though, he used to always harmonize. He was like more of an R&B guy, but then he switched to trying to spit bars. If you notice, when he was with Young Money, and then obviously the reference tracks came out later. It's like, wait a second, your credibility's gone. Like you can't be the king. I don't care how many records you sell. You can't be the king if there's any notion that somebody else wrote your run.
Right. You're not on Mount Rushmore.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And not for nothing. A lot of people didn't even know that Dr. Dre had a ghostwriter, so I think that's what made it kind of until years later. So I think that's what made him kind of dope with it. But Puffy, people knew that he had ghostwriters, and I think, and I agree actually with Tony Don said. I think as hip hop became a more lucrative business, it became more acceptable because it's like less about the integrity of the art of rhyme and more about just kind of making out hits so you can make money. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? So I do believe it's less. I kind of agree with what everybody said. It's definitely more acceptable to me. But however, it also makes you less credible. So no, you can't claim to be. That's what I was disappointed when I heard Kanye had a ghostwriter, because I had him in my like top 5, and then when I heard he had a ghostwriter, I took him out immediately because, you know, if you got a ghostwriter, then shit. Not, you know, for me, you can't, you know, my top 5, you can't have a ghostwriter. You gotta
You
do
know
your
what?
own.
You know what though, Baller? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I definitely respect that opinion as well. Like, I never viewed. I don't know about you guys, but like, I never viewed Kanye West as a lyricist. Never. Not even when he first came out.
Oh, wow.
I viewed him as a producer first, and then an artist second. So him having ghostwriters to me was not really surprised, because I did not buy his albums. I bought his first couple albums, like the CD, the real ones. I bought his first few albums based on his production as a whole, the song making ability. I didn't buy him as a lyricist, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
He was spitting on his first couple of albums though. He was definitely spitting.
Yeah.
I didn't think he had a ghostwriter, you know, because he would to me, you know, I knew about his production, but then when I heard him as an artist, I thought he was writing his own rhymes from the, you know. But it is what it is, you know.
He fooled me too.
He be going off. I didn't know he had the ghostwriter was going off on.
Yeah. See, let's get into this, because you just mentioned Ye. Now we could really get into this, right? So like with Kanye West, what do you guys think? Because I had an episode, full disclosure, I made an episode last summer about Kanye West. Basically, I said, in short, I thought musically he was finished. I don't think he's made a good album in a good 5+ years, maybe more.
No.
Now that's my opinion. Musically,
graduation.
Graduation, yeah. What do y'all think about that?
A lot of people like 808s and Heartbreak. You know, it depends on the mood you're looking for. I mean, if you're looking for old Kanye, like I have a shirt that I rock. It's got the polo bear, says I miss the old Kanye.
Ooh,
and you know, a lot of the times that artists will look for that period that they fell in love with, but sometimes that artist has moved on. So 808s and Heartbreak it wasn't your typical Kanye album, but people like it, you know, and not to say that it's as good as Dropout or Late Registration or My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was amazing, you know, but
interesting.
Yeah, man.
But see, I agree with that to a certain extent, but it's one of those things that I loved him. Again, it's all subjective. I always felt like, now I feel like this version of Kanye that you get now is like a shell of what he was, because I feel like now is just a name brand, right? It's like even with clothing, right? We'll take it to clothing. Like, you guys ever cop pieces, right? You buy clothing, you're like, damn, like I used to love Ralph Lauren, or I used to love this and that. You're like, yo, the quality's not the same anymore. You guys ever noticed that? You're like, yo, what's what, right? You paying $145 or whatever for a polo hoodie, right? And you're like, yo, 6 months later, it got a hole in it. What is this? So I feel like that with Ye too. I feel like he lives off of name brand.
I kind of understand what you're saying. I think with Kanye, if you understand him like a little bit more, I ain't gonna say, from my understanding of him as an artist, I feel like he's always trying to evolve.
Yeah.
Different with each of his projects, even if the world is not really ready for it. I think he's so just artistic. Because me personally, I think Kanye is a genius. Like, and that's just me personally. But I think he's so artistic. He's always trying to be beyond creative so he could be ahead of the game or do something different for what the game is. So I appreciate his creativity. Over time, I would say his lyricism and certain aspects of his old stuff did change and his lyricism did decline. But to me, his creativity like kind of makes up for it, if that makes any. Because I like Life of Pablo. I thought Life of Pablo was also a fire album. You know, I saw that. I went to the tour for that, and to witness what he did to an arena, it was like, you know, it was
The
kind of
live production, yeah.
like when I saw like Life of Pablo, I thought it was a dope album. Then when I saw him perform it at MSG, and when I saw the energy that he through his artistry that emanated through the arena, it was like mind-boggling. Like it really looked like people was praising God. I was just like, oh shit. So from like, but that's for me. Like I like Kanye, and I think he's a really like a genius as an artist. But like as we talking really lyricism, he has declined over the years.
Yeah,
But
I think it happened. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, you good. No, that's
No. Like I think it happens to the best of, So it's almost like damn if you do, damn if you don't, though. Because how many times we hear rappers like or fans saying, "Oh well, this ain't Illmatic," right? Nas fans or people supposed Nas fans, this ain't Illmatic. This ain't I Am, right? I'm the biggest Nas fan there is, and even I acknowledge like, yo, like
I
to
love
me,
Nas. That's my number one, man.
now I think Nas is the greatest MC of all time. That's me. Now I could whatever. Everybody's subjective, but I'm like the biggest Nas cheerleader there is, right? But like I'm saying, like there's never gonna be another college dropout. There's not gonna be another Illmatic. There's not gonna be another Life After Death, if you want to name it, whatever. So you know what I mean? So talk to me. I gotta talk about you guys because you guys are here. So let's get into your stuff, right? Who wants to talk to me? This is your chance right here. Who wants to tell me now what you guys working on right now? Because there's a lot of you guys, so I don't know which direction to take this in. So I guess the first one that has the story to tell. Go ahead.
Man, we want to talk about tours or shows, the Grandma show.
All of it. Projects, tours, shows.
What are we allowed to talk about?
I agree. I'm sure. I think King Virtue should talk about that.
Yeah, let King Virtue talk about them. For some reason, it's still low. I don't know what it is. But as each individual has their own little projects coming out as far as these singles and stuff like that. Right now we're doing more like performances, some ciphers. We're going on tour in August with some terrific rappers out there, some terrific MCs out there. Yeah, man. Project wise, me personally, I have an EP coming out in August with the man there, King Virtue, that he produced himself, the complete project. Will be dropping in August. I got one more song to do, and it's taking me longer. I don't know why. It's just taking me longer to get this specific song done. I don't understand why. You know what I'm saying? It's just like song. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just taking longer than usual, but it will drop. I know B.A.L.L.E just dropped the EP, also produced by King Virtue, Rise of Virtue. I mean, the whole project is bananas. It's crazy, insane. It's fire.
Yeah.
You're talking about bringing the hip hop essence to life. That's one of the EPs you need to listen to right now.
Facts.
Right now.
Yeah,
and tell everybody where it's available at.
Everywhere.
Hey, Baller, let them know where your project available. Let them know where they can find it, and yeah.
I definitely appreciate the love, Tru, and just everybody, the whole Ghost Squad family. Definitely, it's Rise of Virtues on all streaming platforms, so Apple Music, actually is on Amazon Music, Tidal, kind of everywhere. It should be everywhere you can kind of find it, especially Spotify. And it's it's the whole EP is produced by King Virtue and Tru Werdz. Don't worry, the same thing happened to me when I got to the last song of Rise of Virtue. It took me forever to finish it. I was like, yo, what the hell? It's like you get closer to the finish line. It's like
yeah, everything went like this, right? Every other song was like, it's flowing nicely, and then all of a sudden, the last song is giving me issues. I'm like,
that's happened to me. Same thing happened to me, but it's on all streaming platforms. And once again, just like Tru said, King Virtue, he produced the whole project from beginning to end. It's a variety of different, it's really dope. If you like hip hop, you like lyrics, which is what the Ghost Squad is about, and just creating good music. Then I think you'll really like the project. So once again, it's called Rise of Virtue, B.A.L.L.E, King Virtue. Then we got Tru. I know Mike Hop, Tony Dimes. You want to talk a little bit about what you doing over there?
Yeah, and yeah. We got Sunday Gravy out with Mike Hoffa. That was the most recent single.
Shout
And
out
I
to
don't
Mike
have
Hoffa. I wanted him to be here. He couldn't be here. But shout
yeah,
out to
yeah,
Mike
yeah.
Hoffa.
Scheduling conflicts. He couldn't make it. And we got an EP called The Paisan Project. That's produced by King Virtue. And the three of us, we're like a subgroup within the Goat Squad
Right.
called Paisans. And we
So
just,
so y'all the Italians of the group.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right,
It's
all right.
crazy how it happened too. Like Mike just
Crazy.
hit me
The
up.
Paisans.
He's like, let's do an Italian joint. I'm like, okay. And that turned into an EP, and we're a couple joints deep.
Is that what that means? I'm sorry. I mean, Paisan means Italian?
Well, paisan means countryman. So the person from the same country as you would be your paisan.
They use that term, yeah.
Yeah. So like he's like, you're a paisan? I was like, yeah. And that's how the name started. And King Virtue, his last name is Patillo. So we were like, you're in there. Yeah.
Wait, so he's a half a Paisan.
Yeah, I mean, quite literally. I mean, and yeah, so we got that coming up, and I have this "Protect Your Seed." That was my debut single featuring So Soon, who's
super fire.
You know, So Soon's another gifted MC, gifted performer. You know, like
too.
There he is. There he is.
I made that beat too.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, yeah, everything I've already mentioned that everything I've done is produced by King Virtue. And,
right.
you know, and that's pretty much the project's out. Besides, I have features on other people's albums. Like I have a feature on So Soon's EP coming up, and Seven Soprano. Me and Hoffa have a feature on Seven's new production album that's coming up. So there's a lot of things on the horizon, man. Things are looking good. Things are exciting.
We have like an in-house producer, King Virtue. You know, he does all our beats and stuff like that. I mean, it's more curated than just saying it's not like a producer saying here's a beat and do something with it. It's more
everything's tailor fit.
Yeah, he's more in-house, so it's like curated to our
to the styles,
our style.
Bespoke. It's bespoke.
Yeah, so it's dope as hell when it comes down to that, because it really is. First of all, it takes to us and real familiar. It makes it real comfortable for us to do what we're supposed to do on it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so it just works perfectly.
So Virtue, I want to ask you, since we got you here and your mic is sounding good right now, right? So what is your creative process when you're trying to come up with something, you're trying to make you're coming up with a record for somebody, right? What is your thought process in tailoring, tailor making these tracks for the artist?
Well, I mean, something I learned by joining and being a part of Ghost Squad is every artist is different. Everybody has different needs, different speeds, different ears for beats, right? So something when I first started to do was I would just make beats and then send them to people and then say, hey, if you like it, do something to it. But once I became close to and understood the people that I started working with on a regular basis and started understanding their needs and wants in the chemistry, that's when I was able to kind of strike gold and figure out what works well with particular artists. So, like, for example, when I work with Tru, a lot of times I know he likes 85 beats per minute to 90 beats per minute. That's his kind of his range that he likes to be in, right? So if me and him are cooking up something, I'm gonna start at 85, right? I'm not gonna go to 120. I might go with K Banger and I might start at 120. Or I might go to, do an R&B beat, you know what I'm saying? Just because I know he has a different ear than what Tru has, so on and so forth. So depending on the person I'm working with, I will adjust when I sit down and start cooking something up. I know certain artists like soul beats. Some people want more boom bap. Some people want more trap. So I keep all that into consideration when I'm cooking something up. But while I'm doing it, I involve the artist. So there'll be times when I'll call up and I'll hit them up and I'm like, yo, this is what I got so far. What do you think? Like, I might just have the drums and the melody. You know what I'm saying? No bass line yet, no bridge, hook, or anything like that. Just the raw bones of the beat, and see, am I going in the right direction? Is this something that you're vibing with? And if not, then scrap it. Or sometimes we'll start and we're like, yo, we like the melody. They don't like the drums. All right, let's swap out the drums. Like, do a lot of it through IG Live, like through IG chat, if we can't be in the same room with each other. So it's really based on the chemistry of each person. And the more that I work with somebody, the more I understand what they're looking for, and the more we vibe, and the faster we can work together, and the more magic happens.
That's what's up. Nah, I appreciate that. Definitely, that's good. It's always fascinating to see how every producer works, because you know, by and large, you would assume that, but there's some producers who they'll try to do more of a cookie cutter type of thing, where they're like, look, if you don't fit with me, right, with what I'm doing, I'm not gonna tailor my sound after you. And who am I to say that that's wrong? But that's not always the best way to approach it, right? Because you're trying to build, you're trying to make connections. You don't want to, you know.
I want to. Anytime I do a production, I want it to complement the artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always feel like when you have a song, you have either the artist can steal the show, or the production can steal the show. Great songs will be an even match.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what I try to do, is make sure that it's evenly matched. The energy of the artist matches the energy of the beat, and then we got something special.
Now there's somebody. Hold on, one second. There's somebody else in here that I didn't get a chance to introduce. I want to make sure he's able to talk. I'd like to welcome to the show.
So soon.
Wait, so soon, but I'm gonna forgive you for your tardiness, but I appreciate you coming on. Welcome to the show so soon.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having us. Forgive my tardiness. I get off at 8. It takes 25 minutes to get home. Food must be consumed, so forgive me, but I'm here.
It's all love. It's all good. Appreciate you.
Shout to your
where
Mets
you
hat.
from?
You're a winner. You have a Mets hat, so you're a winner. I'm from Queens. The hat that is represented on your head, Santos. So,
yeah, A.L.D. baby. You know.
And it's a good season, so it's a good time to be wearing the Mets hat.
Nah, no, I rep the Mets hard. Anybody who follows my Instagram. But yes, appreciate that. Thank you. What part of Queens?
Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica. There you go. That's what's up, man. All right, Baller, you were gonna say something. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just like it has slipped my mind, and totally forgive me. But also, I have a video out with K Banger, which is we'll call a song for Dream Deferred off the project, and it's on YouTube right now. So it slipped my mind, but I definitely want to huge shout out to K, because he did a lot of the mastering on the projects, and you know, I don't know what these projects, but for me, you know, it was definitely instrumental. So I just definitely want to give a shout out to K Banger and just put in a shameless plug that we also got a video out on YouTube called Dream Deferred. So that's all I wanted to say, and I'm gonna mute.
Yeah,
no doubt. Everybody here, by the way, because there'll be an audio version and there'll be a video version, and everybody's information will be on the captions and everything. So like whatever you guys want to plug, we'll talk about it. Or even you know, Tru will let me know. Whatever, I'll get all your information anyway. Somebody will give me your information. We'll plug it. It'll be on the episode caption. So.
Yeah, I also want to say something, Santos. Not only do we have an in-house producer, we also have an in-house mixer master at the top level, which is K Banger. Our main engineer right now, and he does master for like beautiful work. All you gotta do is just put your ear to it, and you hear what he's about. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just, without him, the sound wouldn't be where it's supposed to be. And as we all know, quality is first over anything.
Yeah, man, he made Sunday Gravy sound amazing, for real.
Yes.
Salute K Banger.
I want to give a shout out to him.
K Banger.
Doing that.
Unmute your mic, brother. You're gonna talk now.
Yes, sir. Peace.
K Banger, peace, brother.
Peace.
Talk to me about, I loved what you were doing yesterday. I saw that episode that you had on IG Live. I love that. I appreciated the discussion. I was just watching. I love watching. This is like a lot of the things that inspire me as a fan, as a hip hop fan, just watching the dialogue and really the people who preserve the culture and just seeing that passion. You know, people who don't just do things for a paycheck, but rather, hey, they want to feed their families, but they really do this shit. You know what I mean? Like they love it. And so I like seeing that from you. Talk to me and talk to the audience about your experience as an engineer on the studio end of it, mixing and mastering, getting that sound correct, precision.
Yeah, well, I have a very high regard for that process, and you know, when I was coming up, it was not as accessible as it is now. You know, now it's very non-linear. You can get a computer, you can pretty much do all software and make it kind of sound like something. When before, you know, you had reel-to-reels and all analog equipment, and it was a lot more money to get started in that process, and it was something I was always interested in, but didn't really have the means to explore until later on when you had, you know, Pro Tools and more digital implementations. But I'm rooted, as far as when I started recording and things like that, rooted in the analog world. Um, you know, I'll be truthful in saying that a lot of that analog implementation is not to my access right now, and I would love to employ that in some of the stuff I'm doing. But you know, I'm like King David right now, taking down Goliath with a rag and a rock. You know what I'm saying? What I got is what I use, and when I use it, it's deadly. You know what I'm saying? And all praises due to God for that. Because you know, the truth of the matter is that if every label could just use a computer and software to make records sound like something, trust me, they would do it. But they're not doing it. What do you see them doing? You see the SSL console. You see the Sony C800. You see the big boy toys in the studio, because that's what it takes to make the sound. So no one should ever let anyone convince them that software is just the way to go now. That's a sabotage move, and it's just not true. Nothing is going on. Nothing is replacing analog. Nothing. However, in our situation right now, it just seems to work, man. And you know, we're business-minded individuals, and when you are dealing with records and things of that nature, you're going to the bank to make that happen. And we, Tru Werdz, King Virtue, and I have kind of come up with a system in order to keep this train moving without breaking the bank for the squad, which is a gold mine. Because the truth is, I'm not the only engineer here. We got a lot of engineers. Between all of us here, we got a ton of engineers and producers that can make things happen here. But I'm accessible, and I make it so that it's easy to get this cranked out without breaking the bank, a sound that everybody likes, you know, good communication. And with that, it's good timing. And I personally enjoy hearing these performances. I'm just glad I'm a fit for the team with this, if that answered your question.
Nah, of course. Nah, I appreciate that. Nah, thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that transparency for sure. I mean, I love hearing the different vantage points, you know, because I feel like I'm gonna ask you guys this question now because you brought us something interesting, right? As far as analog. So we're going back to, like, when you think of analog, you think of instrumentation, you think of orchestras, right? The natural element of music and instrumentation. So, like, do you guys, and the DJ, right? Now you know the DJ, now people's like, everybody's a freaking DJ. Everybody, yeah, I got my Spotify, you know, whatever. I got the DJ. Nah, like, can you cut on the, you know, can you cut on those techniques, right? Are you able to do your thing?
Since you mentioned DJ, I want to give a shout out to our DJ. We also have an in-house DJ, Unbreakable. She's not here right now. She also raps a little bit, but it's not a little bit because I heard something. I did something with her. You know, K Banging knows. She can rap, man. I was just shocked. Rap. But she's our in-house DJ as well. She came up with the Ghost Squad app. If anybody listening, you can go ahead and tap it and get the Ghost Squad app, download it. It's in your stores, whether you have an iPhone or an Android, it's in there. Just type in Ghost Squad and download that app. Stay notified of everything we got going on, from releases to tours, from tours to podcasting or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? We got it all on there. So merchandise.
Merchandise.
See, you brought up a real interesting. Yeah,
Baseball.
Talk about merchandise. My eyes just lit up right now. Talk to me about merchandise.
I know
offline.
You love that.
Listen, man, I could definitely help you out with that, for sure. But we'll talk about that offline. I don't want to make this about that, but
yes, sir. So we have our in-house. We have an in-house producer. We have an in-house engineer. We have in-house DJ, and also we have a radio personnel as well on the come up. And he goes by the regular cat radio, you know what I'm saying? And he spins nothing but pure hip hop and all that stuff. So we also have an in-house radio show host as well. Yeah, we got a lot of moving parts that make this work for us in general. You understand? Not only is about emceeing, you know what I'm saying? We have other things like yours truly. He's phenomenal in rapping and with his wordplay and everything. But he also does videography.
Wow,
That's
amazing.
Videographers out there that I've seen, because I've seen his work and I've been in this game for so long that I've seen other works. This brother right here, he gets busy. He gets busy, bro. That I'm telling you. So we have it all, man. We have it all here in this collective, and I'm very happy to be a part of this, man. And that's why this is very important to me to have these guys up here and it's introduce them to the world, man. And I thank you for making that happen. Introducing them to your world, because everybody has pieces of different worlds. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No doubt. Yeah, for sure. Well, it's love. I always, I was a fan of your stuff, and then little by little you introduced me to some of them and what they're doing, obviously. And I seen what Mike Hoffer does, which me and him still got to chop it up. Mike Hoffer's mad busy all the time. So
yeah,
he's a busy dude. But I got love for him, though. He's a good dude.
Yeah, schedule issues, but you got to get him on a one-on-one. Also, get him in there. Also, we have Gonz is not around either. He's also a top MC. He's not around.
Well, I saw Gonz in the chat, man. I don't know if y'all can get him in here.
We want to get him in here, but I'm gonna have to take some people off because only 10 are allowed at a time. So that's why I was looking at that, and so I don't wanna. I want him to get on here, so somebody's got to nominate themselves to come off for a second, and then I'll.
Loretta likes to.
But Loretta hasn't spoken though.
I know. Well, listen, hey, I got a lot of burn last night with Tru Werdz.
Me too. So I can dip off when it's time, man.
Right. I was gonna say I'll tap it. You know what I'm saying? And then just tap me back in.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, Virtue. I'm gonna get Virtue off. Yeah, I'll get Virtue off. Right, and we'll put Gonz.
It's Gonz.
You can take me off too, man, and bring up whoever's.
We'll bring Tricky Haze back in.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, we'll switch. All right, so let's take out Werdz. Tricky Haze back in there. All right, welcome to the show, Gonz. You haven't spoken yet, Gonz.
Sorry, I'm late, man. I couldn't get out of my duties for the night. I'm on break, so I'm here now. Appreciate you.
No doubt, man. Let us know where you represent. Where you from?
Jersey all day. I grew up in Irvington, New Jersey.
Well, these Jersey dudes, man. Y'all roll deep. That Jersey roll deep, man.
Where? Tricky from the same place.
That's what's up. What do you guys think, man? So we get into this right now. Let's talk about the current climate of where hip hop is right now. Do you guys view yourselves like the Avengers, if you will? Like you guys are like, right? You guys are ready to the rescue. Talk to me about that.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I like that.
Like the Avengers.
I like that. That's excellent. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think we more like the new Wu-Tang.
The Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen, those are
you
big
know,
shoes to follow, but I get the reference because I was able to go and hear like bits and pieces of all of y'all, and everybody spits. Everybody spits. I mean, apart from obviously the engineers and even y'all probably spit somewhere too, but
Yeah,
the
like our DJ's
MCs
nasty.
all spit. All y'all MCs spit. I've heard little bits of all y'all. I've heard Tru, obviously. Yeah, all spit. So that's a testament to all you guys. So I appreciate. That's why I'm like, I gotta get y'all on here. When Tru told me, all right, I'm gonna bring some people on. I'm like, all right, bring a people. And he brought me all of y'all. I'm like, all right, I gotta listen to all of y'all now. But it was all good. I was like,
Thank you for listening.
Appreciate you.
yeah, nah, no doubt, man.
Yeah.
It's funny. So like, do y'all feel that there is a degree of ageism when it comes to hip hop, especially nowadays? That I feel like the artists are getting younger and younger. I mean, we getting older and older, but the artists seem like they're getting younger and younger. Talk to me about what you guys think about that.
Yeah,
I feel like
every generation is going to change over time, man. Some might not agree with it. This whole mumble rap thing is, ready to be on the outs, but every generation is going to change.
Yeah.
I think it used to be. I
ages are
think
gonna
it used to
change.
be. I think it used to be a degree of ageism, but I think that really has changed a lot nowadays. I think everybody has a lane now. They even got playlists on like Spotify and all these places that says grown rap. Somebody like Pusha T would go on there. I think in the past, they used to let artists get old, but that's slowly changing. Like look at the best rapper alive, Jay-Z. He in his 50s. You know what I'm saying?
KRS-One.
People like Two Chains ain't get put on till he was like what, 30, 40, something.
Think he
Look
was
at
So
Nas.
he
Look
got
at
on.
I
Nas.
think
Look at Nas.
I think it's a I think it's a lane. I think it's a lane. I think you can be older now and be a new artist. And even though it didn't get to that point just yet, I don't believe that we don't have a chance to, like, those of us that are a little bit older. I think we got just as good as a chance as a young person. Especially everybody got different lanes, man. I ain't got to be like on Lil Baby's lane or nothing like that. I could be in my own lane, and just people that like my music is just gravitate to it. I don't even want to be a superstar. I'd rather be Russ than Drake.
That's an interesting. You know what? That's an interesting take.
I don't think ageism really matters anymore in hip hop because like Gonz was saying, you got 2 Chains and shit. Look at Nas, Jay-Z. Look at Nas. Nas getting better. Like he's getting better with time. Like who thought Nas was gonna make a classic album with Hit Boy? King Disease too. He got a Grammy finally. So like you can't really use that age anymore because we are getting older. Like I remember listening to Nas growing up. We're getting older as well, so we're gonna keep listening to him. So we're their target audience. Like so, people my age could be my target audience, or people who want to listen to that kind of rap is their target audience. So people don't care anymore. Like if you can rap because you got social media and everybody else following with the times. So it's like you always gonna have fans. The people that listen to you in the '90s are still gonna listen to you. They still alive. They still gonna be bumping you. To this day, I still listen to Nas and Jay-Z. I'm gonna go listen to that. I grew up
It
listening to
is
And
that.
you
tough
got
to find music that ages well these days, though.
I think it's 50-50. Reason why I say that is because you got some young people, when they find out how old you are, they try to clown your age. You know what I'm saying? You got some, like, even in your personal group of friends, they might look at you like, dang, you still rapping? You know what I'm saying? Like I told Hello the other day, it seems like in the hip hop genre, it seems like we're the ones that's not allowed to get old. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see no gray headed dude rapping. But then on the flip side, a lot of people don't really get known or put on, in a sense, until they are older. You get what I'm saying? Hello mentioned a lot of good points with what he just said, so I'm not going to repeat it. But it's to me, it looks like it's 50-50. But these days, I don't think you have to be super young to be able to get your start. Like Gon said, you just gotta find your target audience and just create your own lane.
And it's funny when you
Those
mentioned
people.
about Nas, yo. People thought Nas was done. Like people like right, like how many before he and Hit Boy got together, like, and that's what I was talking. Like Baller, I know Baller's a huge Kanye fan. That Kanye and Nas album was horrible.
That shit was trash. I'm like,
Trash.
Nas is my favorite rapper foremost. Before anybody else, he's my GOAT. But that album was trash. It was.
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah.
that
And
I it was a trash.
Toby, I think you're being nice, bro. You're being real nice. That album was so bad.
It wasn't
Like it
that
had
bad.
2 songs on it.
It's all right. He had a few. He
Yeah,
had a
it did
few
have two,
joints.
but those two
He had
joints
about
were
2
fire
joints.
though.
The first joint was fire. The one he had Diddy on was fire. It started off there. I'm like, okay. It wasn't the best, but I kind of let it pass. Just like a couple of joints off there.
Soon.
Yo,
It's I know it's like 10 people in here, so I didn't want to like jump in. I did want to chime in on, and I'll try to be brief. The first thing is that it's clear that this is a very compelling question for all of us, because I was just talking to Virtue on the phone earlier today, and I was saying that the median age for Goat Squad members is like somewhere around mid-30s, right? I'm not putting anybody out there. Y'all don't have to reveal
is
your
that
ages,
true?
but
Is that true? Right.
it is. I mean, you don't have to confirm it, but for context, I probably look younger than most of the squad, and I'll be 40 in November. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm 42, and I'm where probably.
Nah.
And so
35.
I just turned 34
We
last
all in
week.
that range.
Go
I
ahead,
look
Soon. I
young
didn't mean
too.
to
We all
step
in
on
that
you.
range.
I'll be 47 in January.
There you go,
Right.
brother.
Age got nothing to do with art, man. Age got nothing to do with art. If you're good at
No,
what
you
you do,
seasoned. Yo, look at
You see,
look at the
what
freestyle KRS-One just put out. It doesn't matter.
not to cut off so soon, and we'll let him get back to this, but the truth of the matter, Santos, is that the music business was always a grown man's game.
That's right.
Always. Now, yeah, you want to talk this little kid stuff because you want to abuse people and take advantage of them, some of whom I've known personally. So yeah, you want to go ahead and do that. And stage age is a real thing. You got people fronting like they're 10 years older and all that type of stuff to fit demographics. But go ahead and check the sales of the records, man. Check the RIAA and see for a fact that it's the 50-year-old group that is buying all these records. You know what I'm saying? It's not, there was never an age on any of this. Never. It was imposed to make it seem like, it had to be some young people to take advantage of people. But today, we're dealing with analytics today. Ain't age today, it's analytics. We put the numbers up. Goat Squad put the numbers up. And if you got a problem with an age, I could be like, the hell with you, bro. It don't matter to me because
You got your audience. You have your audience.
It don't matter. In fact, I personally have been turned down for deals because my style wasn't old school enough from young people.
Wow.
From young people, it wasn't old enough what I was showing, so they want the old school now. So yeah, there's ageism now. They want that old shit back.
The other thing I wanted to say, my Bluetooth just randomly muted on its own, so that's why I paused. But the other thing I wanted to say to kind of bring this full circle is that one of the things that I think has been affirmed as being a part of Ghost Squad is that depending on the lens that you're looking at, you might see ageism, right? Because everything commercial, with the exception of those who've been in the game, like the names that y'all have already mentioned, they've been in the game long enough. So as they continue to age, they're at a certain point where people don't care about that. And if you look at it just from commercial music lens, they would be considered the quote unquote exceptionals. But a lot of our peers, we're going on tour in 2 months. And the opening act, the main acts that we're opening for, Ghostface, Rod Digger, Young Z, Pace One, these are folks who are in their 40s and probably older in some cases.
That's right. Right, yeah.
And so they're clearly seeing success irregardless. And I think that being a part of Ghost Squad, what has been affirmed for all of us is that it's not about trying to be a celebrity. Like Gonz said it best, I don't think anybody in this group is interested in celebrity or being a, you know, like a mainstream act. We just want to be able to make a living wage off of something that we're passionate off of. And so as long as you find your audience, which is something that Tru speaks actively about to all of us, you don't have to get caught up in the minutia of what is happening on the industry level.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I feel like there's enough out there, especially nowadays. Like, you don't need a major label. Like, you don't need a machine behind you. Like, everybody is an independent contractor now. It's like there is a lane for you to be found. You know what I mean? For you to be found, and all you got to do is just go, you know, look for it. You just got to go out there and look for it. Like, there's money to be made. You just got to. There's a lane for you. There's a lane for everybody here, myself included. There's a lane for all of us doing different things, right? And it's like, you just got to find it. It's not about just chasing the bag to find it. It's about chasing what really resonates with other people. Who are those people that resonates with?
There is plenty of, I mean, I'm not talking about rappers. I'm talking about well-skilled musicians and writers that didn't get any kind of significant success until way after the 50s, man.
Yeah.
Quincy Jones.
Come on, man. Yeah, there's a lot of them, man. Dude, it's just, there is no number on it. There's no age on it.
I'm gonna mention a name that's gonna actually surprise you in a way, and I'll tell you what I mean as far as a rapper, an artist, right? AZ, you know, AZ came out with Do or Die 2. I was reading that he put up some of the highest numbers he put up in his whole career. With this album, Do or Die 2, AZ's been around for 25 plus years.
Underrated.
So
yeah, underrated. Look at him. He's in it. He's got to be at least what, 50 at least now, I would think.
I'm
maybe.
pretty sure he's older than Nas.
Could be, man. Could be.
One of the greatest MCs. I love AZ. Love AZ.
Dude, each verse that he ever spits, his like first line or two has you hooked, just like that.
Right away. Yeah. So since we're go ahead.
Tremendously underrated. I love AZ.
Yeah.
Tremendously underrated. He doesn't really get enough credit as a lyricist or as an artist. So I'm happy that I didn't know that his that dude too did so well.
Yeah. Those numbers it was a top 5 like for the first month or so. Like he did really well. He did units. Like he was up there with the big boys, top 3. And on the hip hop charts, I was like, yo, my mind was blown. I was happy for him. I was like, yo, this is great. Like he deserves this. And he didn't even put out like a commercial record. That goes to show you how important the radio is now too. Not saying I ain't trying to jam y'all up. The radio is important, but you know what I mean. Like you don't need just the radio.
The thing is with AZ is though he's stayed consistent his entire career. He's never switched up his style. He gives you exactly what you're looking for every time. So when you know that AZ record is going to be dope, you know it's going to sound like an AZ record. So he has that consistency and he built up that fan base. And this time it hit for him, you know?
Yeah.
God bless. Good for him, man. Much love.
Now, I also that's an example of how people still just yearn for real hip hop.
Right.
I think that's really what it is. And like, and bring it back to the question, like it's young people and old people. Like I know young people like in their teenagers that wear Pac shirts or talk about how like Poetic Justice their favorite movie. So I just think people just still yearn for the certain art as hip hop. But on a mainstream industry level, I also try to target a certain age. Like I think drill music is to target a certain age range. You know what I mean? Because that's a more impression. The younger people are more impressed. Like Banger said, it's easy to take advantage of. So you know, I think it's in that regard as well. But once again, a project like AZ just shows how people still yearn for hip hop. I think the fact that he did so well is that he's an example of that hip hop era that people still miss and they want. Because real music is timeless. I think somebody said that real music is timeless. Like that's how I feel. There's no age for real music. Real music is timeless.
Yo, Santos. I'm not gonna put anybody out there, but I want to step out of this chat because I need my brother Tru Werdz to talk on this, man. We need him to talk on this right now because you want to know why? Because in a lot of ways he defies everything we're talking about when people came to me talking to me about this brother. They weren't talking about no age or nothing. They were just saying like, yo, this is the next best thing since sliced bread that we've heard that ain't been signed.
Yeah.
I had no indication. The average consumer, in my humble judgment, really doesn't care about this.
You're right. You're right. That's just what the
it.
narrative, that's the mainstream narrative that they're trying to push.
And I'm going to tell you this as a fact, man, because me and King Virtue, we met at Black Entertainment Television. I was the head engineer of that station for a couple of years and a voice actor for that station. And I'm going to tell you, those people, some of the people I recorded that came through were a lot older than they were saying. A-list.
You felt the pressure.
A-list. Oh, there's no pressure. It's product. It's called product management. It's when they purposely place you in a demographic in such a way to kind of sell you that way because they need to say this. They need to see their money. So it's all staged in that way. But a lot of those artists were older than what they were saying.
Hey,
kind of like the actor in Nickelodeon. Kind of like the actors in Nickelodeon. They're playing as kids, but they're actually older than what they are.
Yeah.
Look, because you cannot manage a child in this business. You need to manage an adult, and maybe you want to paint them an actor, has them act as a child, like in a Hollywood film. But in the truth is they're not as young as they're saying that they are.
And I'm gonna hop off.
Let the brother Tru Werdz speak on this, man. Agism, peace. Hey, yo, agism and hip hop, bro.
Always been a tug of war. We all know in the music business, in the entertainment business, everybody was saying that they were younger than what they were. You understand what I'm saying? From actors, even actors. You know how many older actors were used in the 80s as students, as teenagers? There's always been about the money.
21 Jump Street.
They have to lie about it all the time because it's their product. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's just the age thing doesn't work for us because we're independent, underground, and they can't make money off of us because we're already out there when people already know and our ages, and they just can't take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Too older already, but they can't take advantage of what it is. But back in the days, it's like that. It's true what K Banger was saying. I mean, they lied about their ages all the time.
Yeah. It was back. I feel like back then it was so much easier to just kind of like, right? You didn't have social media. You didn't have people trying to verify everything. Like it was so easy to hide. Actors used to do this all the time. Like kind of like what K Banger said, right? The Nickelodeon, they used to do that even like in the 40s, the 50s. Like these actors, child actors, would do this all the time because they would try to hide their voice. Like if you had a kid sensation, right? They're trying to make their voice, trying to keep it like that. And
here's what it is. In hip hop, our elders are held in a high regard. And when you go to these places, the Bronx and Harlem, when my brother, DJ Lord Yoda X, rest in peace, went to be with the Lord, and they had his memorial. This is DJ Lord Yoda X from Original Crash Crew, man. Zulu Nation.
Yeah.
Up in Harlem, man. And you see the hip hoppers come out with the graves, man, and they're in chairs, they're in wheelchairs, and they're kind of there with the cane, and they came to hear that hip hop, and they got the 2 turntables and the mic. You go check my video, East Coast, man. I took clips from that video, and yours truly edited it, and the elders were there.
K Slave, rest in peace, K Slave.
Yo, come on, these are hip hop legends.
Mm-hmm.
When it brought me to tears when I saw that video that he did with all those MCs in it.
Yeah.
He had the elders in there. He had the new school in there. See, this is what they were trying to prevent with that ageism crap. Elders and youth coming together because we're growing old together.
Right. I think the corporation too, man. Sadly, what has happened, and I think right under our noses, the corporation has hijacked the art form. But what has happened is that the corporation has made us the mainstream, not the heads. I'm not talking about all of us or people who know. I'm talking about the casual listener that they're trying to get their streams from and all that, right? That they don't know better. They have conditioned us to think that we had to be a certain age. You had to be a certain age. You had to be a kid with your pants sagging. Otherwise, you too old to rap. Why is KRS rapping? He shouldn't be rapping no more. What is Big Daddy Kane doing? He shouldn't be rapping no more. You know what I mean? And instead, because the culture belonged to the inner city, it came from the soil, and the corporation sadly hijacked it and took it and made it into something else.
Like everything else.
Right. Yeah.
Like everything else. I mean, this is something they teach. It's supposed to run this way. You know, that's how they do it. But you know, it's age issues. Any issues that is brought upon in the light, whether it's age or style, whatever the case may be, it really doesn't matter. What matters is the quality there, and are you putting your quality in front of the right people? That's all that matters now. Now it's all about preference, you know. I mean, preference been around a long time ago. If you like something, you're gonna go ahead and buy it, right? That's why, you know, all these ShopRites and all these stores, they have aisles. And if you're looking for ketchup, you're gonna see a whole bunch of ketchup, different brands, right?
Right.
You can try a new brand if you want, but you know what kind you want. You know what kind you like, right?
The Heinz. People want Heinz.
So you're gonna buy your Heinz. You're gonna buy what you like. So you got to put your product in front of the right people. That's how you do it. You know, competing all the time, put in your mind state of competing with the next MC, rapper, or whatever the case may be. Putting yourself in that situation is gonna like stop you from going places, right? You know, find out who you are as an MC. First of all, you got to know who you are as an MC. Know what you bring to the table. Know your style. Know what your lane is, right? Once you know your lane and your sound is there, you get it to the best sound that you can get it to. You understand what I'm saying? And then all you have to do is put it in front of the right people that like that type of sound, that type of music, and it grows. The more you find them, the more you grab them, the more they're going to be paying attention to the stuff, to your stuff, because they like that stuff. They want to hear that stuff. They want that Heinz ketchup. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, the Heinz ketchup with what's the year on that? What's the year on that ketchup?
57.
There you go.
The
What's
57.
the year on this shit?
57. They need that.
1869, brother. You see?
Is there a 57 on the bottle somewhere?
1869. Because
they got another one with 57 though, don't they?
No, but it has a 57. It has a 57 on the bottle.
That's
but this company has been established, and look, they put it there. They put it there for a reason, because the aged vibe brings trust to what you're doing.
Exactly.
And then you bring that new young flavor in there, and what you got? You got the Goat Squad, baby.
Yeah,
you got it all up
Squad.
in here.
That's what I'm talking about. So it doesn't matter what age, like he said, you're still gonna go for that Heinz, right? So if you put your stuff in the right, no matter how old you are, you can be 50, 60 years old, and your style and your quality and everything is just beautiful the way it is, and you put it in front of the right people, it's always gonna be bought. You're always gonna be bought. Everybody.
Wait, they're not cutting me a check. Wait, take that off the camera. They ain't cutting me a check.
Well, not yet, but we might get you there, man. You don't know.
They might like the sponsorship. They might start paying.
Word, yo.
Yo, but you know what I mean. So that was like an example. Example, because it's
a great example.
It's old school, and if you like that type of ketchup, you're gonna rock with it.
I'm so fucking old school, bro. I love being old school, fam. I wear that shit like,
of course,
the ladies.
yeah.
I'm driving a Yo, I'm driving the women crazy with this old school. You don't understand. I told I had to tell Baller Brown. I was like, yo, let me not go there. But I was chilling with Baller Brown's album the other day. I'm like, yo, they trust me, fam. Oh,
see, the old school taught me. Okay, I learned from. I was always like, I came up when I came up. I was always the youngest one in the group by far. I was always like the baby running around. But I took everything in because like everything always resonated with me. So I was always like, I grew up like very like my parents were old school, they were traditional, but like I always all my friends were always older. So like I always resonated with the old school, even music, musically, So it's like that was what I grew up with.
Likewise, same here. All my friends is pretty much older than me. I mean, look at my family. They all older than me.
I was always with the older crowd, always, man. But nowadays, I love letting the younger folks beat me up. Quick story. I moved out to Florida, went into events and production here. I didn't tell anybody anything. I hid my catalog for 3 years successfully until one day somebody found it. These were 20-year-olds, and they went ape shit. And I thought it was going in one ear and out the other. And then they kept bringing it up. And then The Office came up. They're a little older, but these were rock dudes. Now, you see, we're talking about age, right? But we haven't even gotten to the genres, right? These are rock guys that came up from The Office to say, yo, we're honored that you're working with us. And then after that, those same young people, man, I'm talking, they always call me up to chill. Hit me up, say, Kay, if you do a show out here, we're coming. And I was like, yeah. And just when I was getting ready to set that up, COVID hit. Well, if that didn't happen, if that didn't happen, Santos, we all wouldn't be here right now.
Interesting.
Gonz.
So here's the thing. So I'm gonna get one of my plans, right? I wanted to get all of y'all to spit. It's gonna be impossible to do that. Why? Because there's too many. There's too many of y'all.
What do you mean, man? We set this off right now, fam.
Yeah, listen, y'all got your bars ready?
Baller, you got bars? True, you got bars? Soon, you got bars? Truly, you got bars?
Check it out.
Tricky, you got bars? Gonz, you got bars? You got bars, Loretta? What we doing?
Yep.
It's on you, Santos. It's your show, man. Let's begin. Inhale from my breath within. Break them off like B-boys to the Mexican. Spit in real time like instant messenger. Sound crisp even in rough mix referencing. Keep green in the Dutch that I twisted in. Hold fast to the street like Michelin. Goat Squad is the fan worth mentioning. Test the squad and them, I'ma test his chin. Destined for the win, not bling. Blood gems, death sentences with the pen. I don't recommend trying K-banger for cred. I'll cut you with my bare hands like DJ and mix the blend. Wanna be nice as him, risk life and limb. Putting it down for my famine. Next to kin, ahem. That's a Flam King with the crown of thorns, crucified and resurrected again.
Nice.
What's good, Ghost? What we got? What up?
What, everybody's all quiet?
Listen, y'all the rappers, man. Y'all MCs.
We got humble beasts up in here, man. Trust me. we all letting each other breathe right now, man.
How are we gonna follow that?
I don't know, but I said, imagine if I did this in the beginning, man. Targeted my audience and other things. I'm insane to the membrane, never cared about the fame. Yeah, you should know my name. These goofy dudes out here rapping for a change. They taking dick and mumbling and other things. Like Tru Werdz says, start rapping in them cards. They really right and spit them bars. I had to step back and do some thinking. Time to realign my thoughts, a different vision. Got it lined in my scope, that's a decision. Time to pull the trigger, but the shot put it in action. It was time to make it happen. Locked in, no more distractions. I'm done.
Yeah.
All right. We go.
Cypher rap.
I'll go real quick. Like,
Word.
B.A.L.L.E Brown, what's good? What's popping? Here for that #1 spot, and I'ma kill this bitch like OJ shit. Get away scot free like Cochran. That lead locked in. Like a dad B pops just popped in. I'ma flip and abuse this ACS. Put these kids up for adoption.
Woo!
Bodies dropping, eyes wide. Flex like defective biceps. All for the lover. Profits ain't no stopping, ain't no stopping. Designer keeper stopping. Not Jack Harlow keeper. Carlo pass like stop it. I got options, baby. Look what the Lord done gave me. Down in my glory, baby. The deep end with my thing. Some just may call it crazy. Like a genius when I'm speaking. But I call it friendly. Either way fit my shit. Take your bit. She gonna call me baby. She been on my mom been on these Franklins. Or with mattress dashes, plus billions in the bank. You check my statement. I ain't playing. Penn State flaming. Rep the ancients. #1 is my spot. Baller status and my top 1 ranking.
Ah.
That's that BX electro funk flow, boy.
There you go.
Who else? Who else got something? Who else?
I said,
Hey, yo. Oh, wait, who's going?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I spit fire, I clip liars like trip wires. Y'all get silly, I'm Big Willie like big tires. I'm nutty, I'm kind of nutty, you couldn't fix me with grip pliers. So many lines that surround my mouth, no lip liner. I go off like alarm clocks on a quick timer. So tick-tock, I'm tip-top when I'm inspired. My building so it gets higher than an empire. Direct deposit my gains as soon as I get wired. I could die in my sleep and still wouldn't be dead tired. I'm full-time like a 9 to 5, no temp hire. I murder, so I carry so many bodies all over the world. Now that's a jetliner. Play crazy. Third game wavy. I'm open 7 days a week so I can serve lanes daily. I'm hurting these rappers' feelings. They need a first aid lately. So sick with the sentences, my words can spread them rabies. This is martial law, and I can get way shady. Too many claim to be the bomb. You're detonating them. Y'all gentlemen, but I don't mean when y'all respect them ladies. Nah, it's Tru Werdz. There's no way to entertain me.
Bars. Hey, yo. Yo, kick a flow like a drain pipe. Hell no, it ain't right. Tone Doms keep more punchlines than late night. But this ain't Jimmy Fallon, you little bastard. Apex predator snatch you quicker than the eagle talon. We might beat a balance. Anakin to the force. See me kill a fucking rapper, then I'm dragging off his corpse. Set fire to the boards. Burn your mic cords. Crack your techniques. Fuck that. I'll let the tech speak. Villain in the jungle, son. They call me Shere Khan. Raised by a man that left his soul in Vietnam. A purple heart. I cursed the part that turned me to a monster, but I'm thankful for the strength. And the heart came from my father. Smarts came from my mother. Word up. That's my word, fam. Roll up in this spot, demand respect like I'm Birdman. What's the word, fam? What's today's math? Nowadays they skip class, man. That shit's trash. Battle over quick fast. So fast, give them whiplash. These bastards be turned into a kiss ass for quick cash. Never us, cousin. Discussions on the table. Check my wallet. You can find the union label, son of Dessa for greatness. How many times ago say this? These other rappers on the battle have to label them sadists. It ain't a damn thing changed. Wonderment never cease. So till the next time you speak, love, I'll leave you with peace. Peace.
Ooh, nice. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, man, y'all cheating, man. Y'all burning over 16 bars, man. Y'all cheating, man.
I can't count bars yet. I never learned.
Check this.
Listen, that's what I wanted to hear, man. That's what I wanted to hear.
It's hello.
Are you ready?
What else? What else?
Let's go.
I'm with the pen. Where shall I begin? I'm gonna give you something to make my bend. Y'all can hear me? Y'all hear me?
Yeah. We ready. We ready.
Roll with it.
Okay, y'all can hear me?
Yo, you need you to bring that bounce, bro. Bring that south. Bring that bounce.
Okay, y'all can hear me? Okay. I'm with the pen, where shall I begin? Should I get something to make my bend? No time to hear the same shit again. Promise my 10 is not to offend, but if you get offended, then the shoes are fitting. Who you think you kidding? Rap about a life that you ain't living. This is something that I'm missing when it came to the glorified stitches. It's all about the clock, because they stay on the dead. Did they forget that they got one too? What's wrong with you, corny ass dudes? They get ass up with the food. Cut your red because you don't have any food. I can see right through your fools. Brag about what you're gonna do. When the time comes, you never make a move. I got one question: who raised you? You live a root that didn't do the job. Sit on your ass, being the slob. Ask for handouts. You better ask for the job.
There you go. There you go. All right. I like that. That's a nice change of pace too. A nice change of pace.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yours truly, where you
All right,
at?
yo, I got something.
Yeah, Santos.
Hey, Reggie said tap him in.
I haven't rapped in a long time, but I gotta spit a strong rhyme, strong arm. That's how I hold it down. Don't be alarmed. It ain't a blaze. It ain't a phase. I ain't even do this shit written. It ain't bitten. It ain't in the scriptures. It was written in the sun. But I am the motherfucking only one, the son of Big Pun and Big L. They put the streets put a fucking spell on me. They put a hex, but I don't care because you know what? That I still got next. Now I don't got next. I got now. The project is going down. That's how I do that shit. Everywhere that I'm around, every time that I touch down, and I have to drop it heavy. But you know what it is? Whatever it is, they all respect me because you know I'm Puerto Rican, so by law I got the machete, and you know I'm Puerto Rican. I talk fast, I spit deadly. Plus, I do these fucking rhymes, and I leave you breathless. And I am a fucking crook, so you know I snatch your necklace. But don't get it confused with this real crazy shit, this crazy dudes. You see me, I've been rapping since I was wiping baby shit from my kid's ass. You know what it is, but maybe flip, maybe sick. Don't be getting confused by seeing the smile. I don't give a shit. I was nice back then and I'm still nice now.
Oh,
he's off the top.
Man.
He's off the top.
Oh.
Yo, what up? Yo, I need my
y'all ain't see that one coming.
Oh,
y'all ain't see that one coming.
Not at all.
Hey, you're reminiscent of them ciphers,
And let
man.
me sit down. Let me sit down and write. Let me sit down
it was
and write.
always it was always the dudes that didn't write or nothing that came into the cipher, start spitting crazy, man.
I used to rap, bro. I used to rap. I'm trying to tell you.
I need yours
I
truly.
stopped.
I'm right. Yo, I need yours truly and so soon to set this off, man.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, yo, you want to hear some bars?
Let's see.
Yeah.
You want to hear some bars?
Yeah, go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Okay, let me go ahead. You want to hear some bars?
Yeah.
Then go to the pub where niggas taking mad shots with 50 hoes in the club. Energy's up, power drunk, enemies mug. We can dance around the fact my niggas die by the gun, live by the gun. But only when the camera's on. Tiger never really earned his stripes. He just wrote a song, sing along, even though he lying in his ladder claws. Show up with the magazine clip from the catalog. Cold world. I'ma take the hide off a rabid dog and go against the rain. The grass is always greener till you go against the grain. Your cereal instinct would kill to see the fame.
Yeah.
Now that's breakfast in bed. We egg-headed because we manifest destiny bread. Unequally yoked, shell-shocked, we scramble to death. Stress is quite tough, leave you sunny side up like it's nighttime here, but it's still daytime in Japan. Dead. And fed to the belly beast, chalice full of malice, got you thirsty for a worthy seat. No cap, heavy is the crown in the midst of kings. Trust me, nigga, you don't want the smoke or the self-esteem.
Nice.
Like Virtue said, tap him in. I guess he's gonna bring some bars from his heydays. I said I'm not rapping because Keep It Thorough went off, so I'm not rapping.
Come on.
I mean, if anybody could skip out as soon, man.
Word.
He like the Busta Rhymes of the crew, man. He do what he want to do.
Look, I'll give it 16. Look.
Yeah.
Your girl is a mountain climbing. She was yodeling when she felt the mountain inside her. I'm the mountain lion, the tiger tamer, the shot supply. I'm a head up in the mouth of the tiger. My dick so long go winter, come up out of vagina. Curve around her in the thigh, go right back up inside her. I'm the rough rider, too tough for rough riders. My nut's so buff when I nut geysers. Strong. My dick size 3 times the total time of the song. I ride hard like my name was Fido. After we're finished, I'm kicking you out like Simon from American Idol. If you're down, you should know that you're dating a rhino, a wild animal. I grind like I'm taking a final. Breaking your spinal, laying you naked, making it final. Said your man is the champ. Well, I'm taking his title.
Jesus Christ.
Now I knew this dude on the low was awesome. Man, I knew he was kicking some freak shit, man.
That's my cousin right there.
Real, this guy.
That's my cousin right there, bro.
Yeah, soon.
You know what? That verse.
Gonz wants to go in.
Who wants to go in? Where's Gonz at?
Gonz is a killer.
I'm gonna let him in. So let me see. I'm gonna have to take somebody off.
I'll get out of here, man. Let Gonz get in here, man.
No, I'm
all right, my brother.
Go ahead, you can stay on bounce.
Okay.
All right, Gonz, what's up, brother?
What's up, man? I'm at work, so I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah. I hear you. Yo, whatever it takes, bro. Here we go.
You about to shit on the mic, yo.
Yeah, you about to.
You can hear me?
Go Squad, man.
Yeah.
Yo, you about to shit on him.
Yo, Spoke Squad, man.
Yo. Set up shop like a rough rider. Watch me just swerve in your lane like a drunk driver. They want my boy on the other side. You tell that lawyer to jump off a Trump tower. Look at me stunt, mama. How does it feel to know you pushed the legend out you? Set me on fire. I feel like Kanye. They should have put me on Donda. Took 3 years off. Probably want to chop them ears off. Now I'm back coming for your top 5 tier log. I'ma drop chairs off. You can have the seat now. Watch how I take that lead now. I'm about to flip like B-side, run away up like knee-high. Lock the game up, let the key fly. Let it stay stuck like a decal. All my dogs hungry, Jaheim style. Put your arms up like a rebound. Stick it in the hand, tie back child. I serve that Irvington trauma. I am a mixture of punish and pop. Let's continue the saga. I just see rough on the beat, then I sit back and smoke me alive. A potent saliva. Somebody open the floodgates when I spit this Hurricane Ida. I promise I'm a Go Squad.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
It's a lot of noise out here. My bad.
Nah, don't worry. Nah, it didn't come through. The noise didn't really come through.
Goat spitters, man.
I got a dip. I got a dip for real. All right.
Whole squad got bars.
brother.
Peace, gun.
All of us.
So we gotta wrap this up. We about to wrap this up. So I want everybody to just last words. Anything y'all wanna?
Wait, we ain't getting a King. Wait, we ain't getting a King Virtue verse, man.
Nah, King Virtue could spit too. All right.
Yeah, King.
Hey,
King Virtue verse right now. I could do it.
Virtue, what are we doing?
You wrote the verse that I spit.
What are we doing? Oh man.
Come on,
Fix your microphone.
Man, we gonna cut. Hey, True, we gonna cut this out, fam. We're gonna cut this out, man. This brother getting back on the mic.
He's the rapper. I'm the producer.
Nah, somebody had mentioned in the comments a while ago that K Banger was like a wrestling promoter. I can see that now. I can see it. He's like Jimmy Hart. He's like Jimmy Hart with the.
When you get the Go Squad, brother, you got problems on you.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's it.
Hey, banger.
Tag team champions. We're gonna come for you. Word, yeah. That's what's up, man. I can see that. I can totally see that, yo. K-Bang really is like that. That's what's up.
Word.
So, since King Virtue said he's not gonna rap.
Nope. Next time we come on.
Yeah. I thought it was like Pharrell. He'd be like Pharrell of the group. You know what I mean? He's like kind of like Pharrell Williams. You know, Pharrell once in a while who spit a verse.
He spits dope verses, man, and he's not doing it. I'm getting tired of it.
He's getting tired of it.
Double feature.
Yo, man, so
mark my words, Virtue will be on my album. He will be.
I gotta hear that.
I'm gonna make it.
I want y'all to tell me, yo, I gotta definitely
pulling that
check
card.
What's up?
Nah, no doubt. Nah, I gotta definitely hear that too, man. I'm looking forward to hearing you guys just to see what y'all have next. I guess everybody tell the audience what you're working on next. We'll go around. Whoever want to go.
Just go to kbanger.com. Check me out at kbanger.com and visit us at official. What's the page on IG? True
Official Goats.
Official Goats on IG, kbanger.com, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man, you can check me out, Tony Dimes, TonyDimes.com, or it's Tony INC10 on Instagram. Still Official Goats, the YouTube. And I guess be on the lookout for the Paisan project with Mike Hoffa, who wasn't able to get in here, but we're gonna kill it. Me, Virtue, Mike Hoffa, Paisan project, and then eventually a solo joint. You look out for that shit.
What's up, Tony Dimes? What else? Who's next?
Tricky Haze, TrickyHaze.music on IG. I'm on Linktree. I'm working on my website. Got a EP I'm working on, a couple other projects and whatnot, feature records. Make sure y'all follow, download that Goat Squad app. You know what I'm saying? Follow the official Goat Squad, the official Goats on Instagram, like everybody else is saying. You know what I'm saying? Look out for us on tour. We got 5-day tour in August, I believe, from the 17th to the 21st. If I'm not mistaken. And shout out to Grind Mode. You know what I'm saying? We doing a show with them on the 25th. Yeah, man. And shout out to Santos, man, for having us on.
Yo, appreciate y'all.
Shout
Thank
out
you.
to Santos, 100%.
Word,
Yes, sir.
word.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all. Who else? What else we got? I know Tru Werdz got something. He mentioned it before too.
Yeah,
Right?
you already know who it is. It's Tru Werdz. You catch me Tru Werdz everywhere. Just Google me real quick. What I have. I got the King Virtue. He's producing an EP for me. It's dope as hell. I can't wait to it drops. It's supposed to drop in July, but I'm having with this last song. I don't know why. It's the energy in the air or something, but it'll get done. It'll be ready by August 1st. I'm sure. I'm almost there, really close. Hoping to get videos done. All the older songs that I have, not older songs that I have that were prior really. With King Virtue, that's the plan. Coming this year, that's what I want to do. I got some more singles after that EP. I got features with K Banger too. We just released a song, my favorite song. I mean, it's actually my favorite song, the title, but it is my favorite song. Yeah, man. I got a lot of songs that I'm going to be making with the whole squad, man. To tell you the truth, I want to get some stuff done with everybody. I got so soon that we have a song coming out soon. I can't wait for that to drop. It's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be like incredible. Yeah, man, I've got a lot of stuff coming out, man. Follow me, I'll follow back. Talk to me, I talk back. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Nah, man, I appreciate that. Who else?
Loretta's Only. You can find me at www.lorettasonly.com. You can also follow me on IG at Loretta's Only. Tune in every Wednesday at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Law Talks with Low, where I interview guests or have a different topic that I talk about every Wednesday. And also, every Friday at 8 o'clock p.m., you have Goat Squad Fridays. I call it Goat Talk, where I interview a different member from the Goat Squad to see what upcoming projects that they have. And also want to give you a shout out for Santos for giving us the burn tonight. Thank you
no
so
doubt.
much.
Of course, my brother. Anytime. Listen, I
Appreciate you,
really
brother.
appreciate you guys. Nah, definitely. First of all, I gotta download that app because I didn't know there was an app. So I gotta
Yes,
download
sir.
it.
You gotta get
And
it.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that for sure. I appreciate that. Who else? What else we got? What else we got before we wrap up?
I'll
Real
go
quick.
next.
You
You
who
already
that?
have something out, so you gotta wait till last because you're celebrating your week anniversary. So that's special. I know. I'm just talking about shit that's not out yet. Real quick, I heard the rumor from King Virtue that the single "Don't Walk Away," produced by King Virtue, featuring So Soon by K Banger, is coming out so soon. Pun intended. Sony Volume 3 coming out with feature appearances by King Virtue on the production, Tony Doms, Tru Werdz, Gonz. I think that's that's everybody's on that project. That should be out sometime maybe late summer, early fall. So soon on IG, so soonish on Twitter. And yeah, shouts to the entire Ghost Squad, those who are here tonight and those who are not able to be here tonight.
Oh, then we got that we got the Ghost Squad record that we doing for the culture record too.
We ain't doing no damn culture. We ain't doing no for the culture record, man.
You're not doing that?
Where's the record?
Edit that out.
Where's the record?
Chill, Mean Gene. Chill, Mean Gene. Chill.
Mean Gene.
Wait. No, somebody else wants to come in and represent their product. Well, hold on.
Who else?
Yo, it's Hoffa. Yeah, check me out at MikeHoffa.com, all right? I'll see you in the next one. It's Hoffa. Yeah.
Shout out to Mike. That's dead on. That is dead on. Spot on. I gotta chop it up with him. Yeah. That's what's up. Oh. All right, man. Anything else? Anybody else, man? Y'all This was great. I could go on forever, but
you know who that is?
Quick,
Yeah. Baller and YT got to go.
B.A.L.L.E Brown, real quick. Follow me on B.A.L.L.E Brown's World on IG. Everything spelled correctly, and definitely just check out Rise of Virtue on all streaming platforms, man. If you like if you really like hip hop, and yeah, just check it out, man. Santos, thank you for once again to you for having. I also
appreciate you, no doubt, definitely.
Real quick shout out. I gotta give a shout out to So Soon for plugging me in with King Virtue, and then the rest is kind of history. So I just always want to just give So Soon that love because he's the person that with King Virtue. So that's always appreciated, and thank you to you, Santos, for having.
No doubt, brother. We appreciate you as well. I see shout out to I see K Banger's got his kid there. Shout out to the kid and Pikachu. You know that?
Yo, Santos Threads. Hey, this is K Banger, and I'm the ambassador for Santos Threads. And I want you to know that Santos Threads are some of the best wears that you could ever wear. I love my Santos Threads, and I plan to wear Santos Threads for the rest of my life. Check out Santos Threads on Instagram when you can.
I appreciate that. There you go. Yo, Mean Gene, baby.
Mean Gene Oakland.
Yo, I'm telling you, he's good, though. He's good.
Hey, YT, what you got?
Hey, yo, yours truly, the poet, man. Y'all can find me on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all that. Yours truly, the poet.
For the birds, streaming
for the
right
birds,
now.
man.
For the birds,
streaming everywhere right now. That's the album I dropped a little while back, and it's hot. Y'all got to go check that out. I got something in the works with Mike Hoffa. Me and Tony Dimes even got something in there. You know what I'm saying? We kind of working on right now. And me, Tru, and So Soon, we got something dropping soon. Of course, like it's been said a few times, we got the Cypher coming up. We got the tour coming up. So check me out. Santos, salute.
Yo, shout out to you. Nah, definitely. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you.
That's Liddy.
Ghost Squad account. Whoever runs, I don't know who runs that, but they be showing me mad love. I appreciate the Ghost Squad account too. They be liking my posts. I like
it's
that.
Top secret clearance, but yeah, we got you.
Nah, I love that. They be liking my posts. I'm like, oh shit, whatever. I'm good. I'm like an unofficial member of the squad. Like I'm like, all right, what's up?
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
You are a member, bro. You are a member. Remember that. You are a member.
Word. Oh, all right. That's what's up. The Ghost Squad all day. And I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Santos.
All right, y'all. Yo, thank you.
Peace.
All right, peace.
Luke.
Peace.
Luke, family.
Right, man. Have a good night. Thank you. Peace.
Peace.
All right.
Yeah, man. So that was interesting. The Ghost Squad, man. I'll tell you. I've never had the honor of having an episode with so many guests. It was really interesting. So shout out to the Ghost Squad. Download the Ghost Squad app. Those are my people. And that was episode 45. And as always, don't just say what you mean or mean what you say. Oh, wait. Follow me on Instagram, Santos Thread Shop. Follow me on TikTok, Santos Thread Shop. And as always, don't just say what you mean or mean what you say. Say with your chest. Peace.